it's Christina, so I hope everyone's doing well. So this is going to be another submission into the Stylekorean K-Beauty Guru contest, and you guys, this is the most important video so far. Remember, 70% of my total score is all you guys, so make sure you watch and you vote. You guys have been amazing lately. I'm so sorry I took like another week off. I have been really busy and kind of unhappy, so I'm so sorry about that. But I'm here. This is my tutorial. I did American and Japanese makeup differences. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I had so much fun making this video. And yeah, guys, remember, this is so important. Please don't forget to vote and don't forget to view. And don't forget to like and share and all that good stuff. You guys have been killing it recently and I am loving it. I am so grateful to you guys. And remember, this one is going to determine whether or not I can go to Korea or not. So, let's get into Korea, please. I really want to go. So yeah! I'm so excited. So thank you guys so much and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so let's get started. Starting off, I'm using the Touch in Seoul No Pore Plum primer, and I really like this primer because it makes my skin nice and smooth and poreless. It makes your skin ready for your foundation, and it makes your foundation stay on longer and better, and it makes it really pop and look nice. And let's get into the eyebrows. I feel like Japanese eyebrows and American eyebrows are really different. But first off, I'm using this really great eyebrow tint, and this is like a legit tint. It tints your eyebrows for days. Japanese eyebrows are more natural looking, I guess, but American eyebrows are more sharper or more arched. As you can see, I'm arching my eyebrows a little bit more than what they already are. Normally, I rock the straight eyebrows, but just for this look, I am doing arched eyebrows. For the Japanese eyebrow, I'm just gonna outline the bottom part, but for the American one, I'm gonna outline the bottom and the top part of the brow just so it's way more pronounced. Also, for Japanese brows, mine today are a little bit dramatic. Now I'm using the Color Plant brush kit and this wonderful finishing powder to get my brows and to set them in place. I'm also priming my eyelids too with both of these items. I really like these brushes because they're really soft, and I like this finishing powder because it smells really good. Let's start with the eyes, guys. So I'm using two different palettes. I'm using one palette by Hamish and one palette by 16 brand. These palettes are both really cute. They're not the most pigmented, so I really recommend priming your lids first. For the Japanese look, I'm starting off with these light brown shadows. I'm only using about 3 of them. And I'm not using too much eyeshadow today. I feel like Japanese makeup right now, it's not about having really bold eyes. It's really subtle, and it's really just kind of like highlighting and accentuating your natural features. And also trying to make your eyes look bigger, but not like too big, but like naturally big, if that makes any sense. Now I'm adding this dark brown eyeshadow to the base of my eyelid, and I'm using it to make kind of like a false eyeliner look that looks kind of natural, if that makes any sense. And I'm following the natural line that comes out of my eye, if that makes any sense. It might sound weird for me to explain it. And then I'm just concealing my under eye bags. By the way, I've been using the Sun Empire Custom Concealer this whole time, and I'm concealing my under eye bags with it right now, and I'm also cleaning up the eyeshadow that I left on my eye as well. And I like doing this because it makes my eye look sharper. Then I'm using those same makeup brushes again. I'm using the bigger, fluffier brush this time to blend that out. This part is a bit interesting. Right now I am accentuating the eye bags under my eyes. This is quite popular in Asia. I feel like almost every country in Asia does this, but people do this to make their eyes look bigger and more youthful, I guess. I don't do this very often, to be honest, but if you really want your eyes to look bigger, I suggest doing this. And now I'm adding that same reddish brown color before to the bottom of my eyes, and again I'm just touching up the little eyeshadow that I have on my upper eyelid as well, and then I'm just blending that out, and that's almost the end of this look. Now we're moving into the American eye makeup, and literally guys, I just blended 2 colors together. As you can probably see, I added a little bit too much. I didn't think this would be so pigmented, but it actually was. So these eyeshadows are a bit more pigmented than I initially thought. And now I'm just adding in a brighter color at the base of my eyelid just to make sure my eyes don't look too dramatic. And now I am just blending out everything just to make it look more smoother, more uniformed. Now I'm going in again with my concealer, and this is where I'm cleaning up my eye bags, and I'm also cleaning up this part of my eye, and I'm kind of cutting it a little bit to make it look more sharper and more of like a cat eye look. And these brushes have really been coming through for me. Like, there's so many different sizes and they're really precise. Now we're using the foundation, guys. As you can see, I'm black. This is not my shade, but I'm using this as a highlighter. I'm doing the best I can with this color because it's really bright for me. But even though this is not the correct color for my skin, I really wish this foundation was my color because it works really well. Like, it glides on so smoothly and nice, and it's full coverage too. And right now I am also baking my cheeks. This is not done in Japan like at all, and I really wish it would catch on in Japan. And I'm using this powder to set my foundation. Now I'm moving on to the lips, and I'm using the same lip tint for both looks, except for in the American one I'm just adding a bit of eyeshadow to it to make it look a lot darker, to make it look way more dramatic, and also it makes it look a bit more matte. And then I am just going to outline my lips with some concealer. Right now I am just dusting off the Supernatural Finishing Skin Powder, and I really love using this powder because you guys probably already know, but I have really oily skin and I need to use finishing powder just to keep the oil at bay. And I really wish like using finishing powder and baking your skin would get more popular in Japan because it is a lifesaver. Now I'm just bringing down a bit of that brown eyeshadow that I put at the top of my eyelid just to make my eyes look a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more of that, you know, like autumn kind of like sick look that I love so much. And it is time for eyeliner. I'm just doing a really simple and thin winged eyeliner. I think it would look a bit cuter if it was thicker though. And I'm doing my eyeliner with this Tani Moly black gel liner. This is like the first time I've ever used gel eyeliner, and I really like it because it's really dark. Now it's time for the blush. You guys, I really like this blush a lot. At first, I did not know what to think when I first saw it because it was like liquid, but I really like it. Japanese blush, you want to put it all over your cheek up until your nose, and for the American blush I'm just going right down my cheekbones to make my face look sharper. I feel like using a lot of blush for the Japanese look is like what really makes you look youthful, and it's like you want to look like you're flushed from drinking. Now I'm just using this mascara, and I really like it because it's not too heavy and it still makes your lashes look really natural. And this is the Air Wing Lash Cara. For the American look, I think this would be a great time to add in false eyelashes, but as y'all know, I am terrible at putting in false eyelashes, so I'm not going to do that. And in Japan, people normally don't use false eyelashes too much for every day. Instead, people normally opt to get eyelash extensions that look really natural. They just make your eyelashes look longer. And for the hair, I am doing two really different looks. For the Japanese one, I have these really cute bangs, and this is the completed look. I think it looks really cute and really sweet and really childlike. I hope that doesn't sound creepy. And then for the American look, it's a lot more sexier, a lot more for like nightlife, I feel, but I think it's still quite cute. So please guys, let me know which look you liked more. I really like both looks and I like them for different reasons. So yeah, thank you guys so much and don't forget to vote. Love you, bye!